Right on cue, he goes off. For those of you that are new here, that is my rooster Jekyll. And you'll hear a lot of him in the videos. But anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. Um, Wanted to get up here before we get the storm that's actually just south of us coming through. So I thought I would get up here and try to get a video done real quick. But anyway, my name's Angelia. I forgot to say that. But yeah, we got some storms. We've had some that's actually kind of went all around us, and now we've got one that seems like it's coming right at us this time. And I do not like storms. I don't mind a simple thunderstorm, but when they get, start building up to severe, I don't care too much for that. So, yeah. But anyway, we only got like a few drops of rain, and that was basically it both times. And we really need a good downpour because we're pretty dry here right now. And so, yeah, we definitely could use the rain. It's just doing it everywhere else around us. But anyway, you'll probably see my other critters. They're back there somewhere. Yeah, there they are. My buffs, my babies, I call them. There's just a few of them back there right now. I don't know where the rest of them are. They're everywhere. Then I got my doggies. Yeah, Pinky's back there somewhere. I just seen her go through, and we got Sunny, so you're able to see them. Hopefully they'll be nice and won't be doing anything I'll have to blur out in the video, if you know what I mean. Taking bathroom breaks, I guess. But anyway, want to get up here and show you guys the square that I made, and it turned out so pretty. The color combo, the way it was, with the white and the variegated background. And so, for those of you that are new, what I am doing, I am making a Scrappy Granny Square ice cream blanket. And I'm wanting to put it in my craft room because I've got a ugly old chair in there that I'm wanting to just, keep something over it all the time. And then whenever I need to go in my craft room to do a video or something, I'm going to, I like to decorate in there in different kind of themes and stuff against the wall behind it is what I'm trying to say. And so I kind of got on this ice cream kick of, wanting to make like a blanket with an ice cream cone on it. And so I made a couple of amigurumis, if I remember right. And I got some still halfway done, and I need to finish it. I think all they need is to be stuffed and just sewed on. But then I got sidetracked, and here I am doing something else. But anyway, I am still working on the blanket, and it's been a lot of fun. And I ran across this online because I was wanting to find something with just, an ice cream cone. And I found this one, and it's by Sewrella, and it is free on her blog. And she does have a video tutorial of it, but she also has a video, no, not a video, but she could on the rest of it too, for all I know. I just haven't checked into it. I feel like I got something on my leg there. But anyway, she does have the video tutorial on the ice cream cone itself. And the rest of the blanket, it's a bake. It sounds like I'm saying bait. It's bake shop blanket, and it is so cute. And I wanted to do just the cone. And so I watched it, and I really liked the way how it worked up because you didn't really have to do a lot of sewing. You know how you do the appliques onto a blanket, and you usually have all the strings you gotta, sew in. But you got to be careful not to go through the back if you don't want it to show through. And so this one, you don't really show through. I'll show you. But I'm using a 5mm hook, and I'll have everything that I talk about in the description down below. Now, what I do is I've asked my hubby if he'll go into my craft room and pick out some scrap yarn because I love scrappy projects, and they're so much fun. And of course, we all like a surprise. And so he goes in there and gets a scrap ball or a brand new skein or a scrap skein or whatever. I don't care if it's new. It doesn't bother me none because I've had it maybe for a couple of years, maybe a little less, and I need to do something with it. Until, like I mentioned the other day, I start using it, and then I'm going to find a project and I'll be wishing I still had it. That's okay. But anyway, he goes in there and he picks out some scrap yarn, two different colors, And we use one for a background and one for the ice cream and everything. And now for the cone, I'm using, um, it's Red Heart Super Saver Buff, I believe. And the other is like a Mainstay Brown. And I'm alternating it in every other, well, it's like 4 rows across that I'm going. I'm not making a real big one. I'm going 4 squares across and 5 squares down. And I'm usually putting about 1 of the dark brown in it, and the rest are the buff color, just to kind of break it up. And he will go in there and pick it out, 2 different things, and put it in this bag, and then it's a surprise to us and to me. And I absolutely love doing it. And he's doing a really good job. And yeah, so I keep thinking we're going to start having repeats. I think we have, just like if he used it on the ice cream, then we might use it later on the background. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we have. I know we have. I don't know why I'm saying that. But anyway, I'm really enjoying making this. And so, in the join method, I'm using one of Jayda Institches tutorial. And let me show you what it looks like. Instead of sitting here just rambling away. Now I've got, something was on it, but I don't know what it was. So anyway, here's what we got. Now, this was the last one I showed y'all, and this is that variegated Lion Brand ice cream. And what was that called? Was it called blueberry or something like that? But anyway, and it's a size 4, but it looks like it's smaller than that, but it still worked up just great with the rest of it, because the rest of it's a size 4 weight. And so I think it looks, hold on a second. That's what happens when you're next to the coop over here. You're going to hear chicken wars. But anyway, this is how it worked up. And this right here was that anti-peel Mainstay from Walmart, and I really love that, the way it works up. It's real soft and everything. And this is that Red Heart Super Saver Buff, and then this is that one I just mentioned, the Lion Brand, and this is that Red Heart Super Saver, the speckle yarn in the blue, and I really love it, how it's working up. And so, and then like I said, my table's a little wet from the rain. Hopefully it's kind of, yeah, I think it'll be okay. This is the sew method I'm using that Jayda has a video on, and I like the way how it's working up, because I usually do single crochet just to kind of give it a little bit of character, to give it a ridge, but I wanted to do something different this time. And so this is how the back works. Now, as I mentioned before, I did struggle learning how to do it, because she doesn't tell you exactly where to put the stitch and all that, but you can watch the video and she'll show you and tell you that to start the granny square, because you're going to actually start the granny square off the ice cream, because you're going to sew this the ice cream to the cone, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, I think I did that one, because I'll be honest, I have been hot gluing them. But anyway, you can see where I did a little bit of sewing there, and that's the only part. That's it. And then you're going to, like I've mentioned before, you're going to start in the center of the cinch circle and go up and line it up with the the stitch up above is what I'm trying to say. And you're going to go back, skip 3 and start in the 4th one, and then skip 3 and you're going to start over here. This is where you start when you start making the granny square. And right there. So I'm sorry, I'm not very good at explaining, but anyhow. And so, and I end up putting a red cherry on it, because that really made it pop. And so and this is what I was talking about earlier, about alternating the cones, putting one in a row, and the next one will be a brown, not a brown one, but the buff color is what I'm trying to say. And so, and hopefully he'll pull the color of the red, because I mentioned the other day I made a mistake, and I made this one the ice cream red, and I was starting to do the background and variegated, and I made a mistake. So maybe he'll pull this for an ice cream, but I don't know. If anything, I can actually make me like a garland on the back whenever I do decorate that wall. And I'll be doing that next year, Lord willing. So anyway, that's what we have there, and I'm excited to see what we have in the bag now. And it looks like the sun is trying to make it a little foggy on there. Let me see. And once again, you're crooked. Because my table's kind of going downhill like this. Our whole place is like going downhill. The only place that's level is where our house is sitting. But everywhere else around it, it's all going downhill, which that comes in really good whenever we have a lot of rain. It just rolls on down and goes into a dry creek back here. It stays dry the biggest part of the time, and then when we get a lot of rain, it fills it up, and you can hear it and go down there. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I want a little place down there, and I need to wait till winter time though to have hubby go down there and clear me a little spot off where I can actually have maybe something set up down there where I can do some of my videos down there. That would be fun. But I won't do it unless he cleared it off where I can get in there, because I don't know about snakes. But anyway, let's see what we have in the bag. Trying to hear if I hear thunder. It's not too far behind me, which I'm kind of surprised I'm sitting out here right now, because you guys know I am petrified of storms. So, but anyway, I think it was only going like 10 miles per hour. Now it'll be my luck, since I said that, it'll speed up. Alright, let's see. We got 2 skeins in here. And let's see what he put in here. Now the first one, well, let's see if we can do this without pulling half the other one out. Oh my, let's see if we can do this without looking down, because I don't want to pull the other one out. Okay. Probably an old messy skein. Alright, I think I got it. Pretty sure I got it. Oh. Yeah. Alright guys, what color did he put in there for us today? Oh, he picked that other line brand. I looked down, but I didn't see nothing. I'm looking for my thing here. He picked the other, this is going to be the ice cream is what I'm trying to say, and it's going to be right next to the other one that's from Line Brand, that right there. And this is, what's this called? Orange. That other one might just be called blue. But isn't that pretty? I just love this. But it's like a smaller 4. Because when the very first thing I used this on, it was a square already, I think. So we have had a repeat, pretty sure. That I thought, oh my, am I going to have to put another row in? Because it just worked up smaller, but I didn't. It worked out. And so that will be, what do you call it? Yeah, the ice cream. Done forgot. That's going to be so pretty up against that. And so, and what I had mentioned before, I do sometimes hot glue. I don't care. It's just for me anyway. Maybe one day the grands will want it. Sometimes I'll glue hot glue the ice cream to the cone. And then I'll hot glue. Now, I have been hot gluing. I started doing it the tip of it down to the bottom there, and it holds it in place. But that night, I actually sewed it on that time. All right. So let's see what we have for the background. I think it'll be okay to set up there. It's not that. It's okay. All right, guys, what color? It's over here, Ange. I got to get it together. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking of those storms, guys. All right, what color did he put in there for the, I think it's the background. Oh, looky there. Oh, he alternated it. Clever. So, this is going to be the background, and this is going to be the ice cream. So that's going to be really pretty. That's going to really make that pop. That's going to be pretty. And so, I'll have to look to see what color of a cherry's above it, and I don't know what color I'll put on there, but hopefully, Lord willing, I'll go in there tonight and work on this and see if I can get that square done, and then I'll be able to sew it on, and then this row will actually be sewed on to the row 3, and then all I have is one more row. If I'd have stuck with it, I could have already had this down, but you guys know how there's days I just don't feel good, but I've been feeling good the last few days, really. I do, and I thank God for it, because, like I've said before, I couldn't do it without Him and y'all's prayers, and I've was able to do things and not overdo it though, like I did last time. I'm taking it easy doing it, and I actually was able to come outside this morning after I got done with all my chores and just took my walk. I didn't go full bore like I normally do, because what it is, I haven't been doing too good on my sleep apnea. I guess the last 2 or 3 nights, I just haven't been doing good. And I haven't had a good night's rest in almost a year, if not more. And since I started, feeling bad. And so that's one of the things I'm anxious to see what they can do about that. But I haven't been sleeping good. And whenever I don't sleep good and then I have those episodes, it is a double whammy on me. And so I get hoarse, like I'm kind of am now. And then I get winded real easy. So that's why I didn't go full bore. I knew if I did, it would absolutely knock me for a loop. But I was excited. I was able to get some things done and work on my Wednesday project. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot done on it because, we were having storms. And I got to learn to control my anxiety, because I've mentioned a long time ago I have panic attacks, and it's mostly over storms, because I was in a tornado one time, and that from that point on I have horrible panic attacks. And my neighbors across the road there, they have a storm shelter, so I'm truly blessed that I'm able to go over there, because I used to, me and hubby, bless his heart, I'd make him, basically dragged him to the car and said, let's go, I ain't staying here, it's coming right at us. And so we'd get in the car and we'd, run from it. And, and, we're talking 2-3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And then finally, I don't even remember how we got started. We were going, I think she said something to him one day. He mentioned about how I have panic attacks. And she was, well, just come on over here. You guys know you're welcome to come over here and use this. And I started doing it. So, very convenient. It's right there. And, so I have full-blown panic attacks if I'm not able to get somewhere that I feel like I'm, safer. And I gotta get control of that, and I'm always praying to God, and I know He's there, and I just gotta get it together. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna hop off here and go see about helping hubby with the chores, because it's getting to be about that time, and always that time of the day, and it's my favorite time of the day. And Lord willing, hopefully I'll be able to get up here and do me another video tomorrow. And I keep saying I'm going to do them early in the morning, but I get busy and sidetracked, but here's how it goes. But anyway, I'm sorry y'all's crooked too. It's going down here. But anyway, I guess I'm going to hop off here and quit rambling. I'll have all the links down below where you guys can go check it out if you want to. And I think one of my friends up here mentioned that she's mentioned that she wants to make her one too, inspired to make one for next year. So that's super exciting when you guys talk about that. You guys are so inspiring to me, and I love it. And so it gets exciting. And I have been inspired by so many people here lately, and my list keeps growing. And so I just got to calm that down too. But anyway, I'm going to hop off here, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will be chatting to you guys real soon.